Guys, I gotta be real quick, but I wanted to thank you all for being so welcoming at Setsucon, and I can't wait to see you again. I think Real Me is closed, so I'm gonna wrap this up. You've all been great! How many years have you been coming to Setsu?
So I was coming to Setsucon regularly for probably about 5 or 6 years, and then I moved to Florida for 2 years, so this is my first year back.
This is my second year coming to Setsucon.
This is my first Setsucon ever.
First timer. Love it!
I've been coming for, I think this is my third year, and this would be my second year coming.
I think this is my 4th year. I know I went 1 year, took a year off, and then it's been at least 3 since then, so.
This is my second year here, and this is my third year here.
This is our 4th year. Right?
Well, technically, it's only my second.
Oh, you didn't come for 2 years. This is my 4th year. I'm the only one who's been here for 4 years.
This is my first Setsu.
This is my first Setsucon, actually.
First timer! Awesome,
Yes.
awesome.
This is year 3 for me.
This is my second year.
This is my first one.
First timer, awesome.
First
I love it.
timer,
I
yeah.
love it.
So this is actually our first time for all of us.
Yeah.
Awesome. First timers, all of you.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
awesome.
Every single
3.
one.
Tight.
I've been coming to Setsucon for about 8 years so far. Loved it every time.
2 and/or 3, because I live a little bit far away from here.
This is my first year here.
This is also my first year here.
Listen, I don't want to sound like I'm copying everybody, but this is also my first year.
4 for 4, first year.
2019? I've been coming to Setsucon for about 3 years now.
This is actually only my second year.
Okay.
This is also my second year as well.
Well, we both came here like 6 years ago, and this is our first time back, so.
This is my first year ever coming to Setsucon.
First timer, awesome. All right.
This is my first Setsu.
First timer, awesome.
I first came to Setsucon in 2020, and I've been coming every year since.
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
I love it here so much.
This is actually my first one.
First timer.
First time, yeah.
All right, I love it.
I want to say 4 to 5 years.
I think at least 4 or 3 now.
All right, 4.
Missed last year, which I was upset about.
Bummer.
There was a bobber.
What is your cosplay and why'd you choose it?
I'm Ether from Genshin Impact because we were doing a matching cosplay and I didn't know who else to match as other than him. And I am Dottore from also Genshin Impact. I chose him because I loved him ever since he was teased, and overall evil, but love the character.
So I'm Ada Wong, and I actually picked this because a majority of this costume I've had for years, and it was like, I'm just gonna get the rest of it and do Ada all the way, so.
I am Yumiko Chibami from Kakegiri. I chose this costume tonight because there's gonna be the cosplay meetup tonight. Plus the theme here is casino.
I'm Gray Filibuster from Fairy Tail, and I haven't even finished the show yet, but I just really like his character in general. I think he's pretty fun. Yeah, no, and I'm also cosplaying from Fairy Tail. I'm cosplaying Juvia Luxor, and I just like her as a character, so.
I chose El Lawlet from Death Note because it was pretty low budget, and this is my first cosplay convention. So wanted to keep it nice and low budget this time.
I am cosplaying Nanami from JJK. He's my favorite character, and it pains me dearly that he, spoilers, dies so early. And so I want to honor him.
I'm Kyoko from Kill la Kill, but in bunny outfit. I wanted to do one of my favorite characters, but also have a little fun with it as well.
I am cosplaying Birdly from Deltarune. I made this as a very last-minute cosplay for Anime NYC this year. I guess last year. It is January. And I really love Deltarune. I've been playing it with my brother, and Birdly is my favorite character.
I am Teacher Deku from My Hero Academia, and I chose it because it was the easiest one to do for the first day.
So my cosplay is myself as who I want to be. I'm Cake the Space Fox.
Mm-hmm.
And I chose it because I like the band Kiss.
Oh, so now I didn't piece that together. I was thinking more Michael Jackson, but
yeah, some of that too.
So I'm Dolly from Date Everything, and I only picked it because, well, I thought her outfit was super cute, but my friends played the game, and we're like, we should get a whole group together since all the creators are going to be at a convention. I'm Tango Tech from Hermitcraft. It's like a YouTube series. I chose it because I really like the series and the character.
I am Ada Wong from specifically Resident Evil 4, and I chose it because I thought she was really pretty.
My cosplay is Angel Devil from Chainsaw Man, and I chose it because he's very cute and because it matches their cosplay.
I'm doing Aki from Chainsaw Man, and I'm cosplaying him because one, his voice actor is here, and number two, it matches their cosplay.
I am cosplaying Emu Utori from Project Sekai, but in like a comfy PJ fit because it's late. It's the first night's always late, so all nice and comfy and cozy. And I chose it because Project Sekai is my favorite media, and I just really like the character as well.
And I'm cosplaying Nene Kusanagi from Project Sekai, also in comfy PJs to match because cozy night, getting relaxed, getting used to everything here.
I am Freerin from Beyond Journey's End, and I chose it because a friend of mine actually got me into watching the show, and when I started watching it, I was like, oh my god, she's just like me for real, so now I'm Freerin.
I'm Power from Chainsaw Man. Ever since I watched Chainsaw Man, I really like Power, so chose her to be my cosplay.
So I'm cosplaying Rosie from Has Been Hotel. I chose it because Rosie is a very strong, independent character, but also makes time for her clients.
I'm Abel. I chose it because he's a little bit goofy, but also can be shy or scared sometimes. And I'm goofy at times and silly.
This is Alpha Bathrop from Wicked, and I chose her because she is a extremely powerful woman, and I think she's very inspiring, especially to young girls, and I think everybody can learn from the show, especially if you want to go see it on Broadway someday, because it's a Broadway show and also a movie.
And I'm Glinda, Elphaba's partner in crime. I saw the musical Wicked on Broadway in high school with one of my best friends, and she unfortunately passed away a few years later, but we both agreed Glinda was our favorite character, and I hope that today I am doing her justice, because she is a character that means a lot to both of us.
That's very sentimental. I love it.
So I am Buggy the Clown from One Piece. It's a feminine version of his I'm blanking on the name. It's the Mercenary Guild. I chose it because I do like Buggy as a character. He's not my favorite, but I am also professionally trained in circus arts. So I know how to unicycle, juggle, do all that fun stuff. So when I get to dress up as Buggy, I get to do all that fun stuff.
So someone on Instagram, I cannot remember their @ for the life of me, decided to draw a mix of Hatsune Miku and Clancy from the 21 Pilots multiverse. And
Awesome.
Those are two of my biggest hyperfixations right now. And I was like, I have to draw this. I have to make this or I'm actually going to lose my mind. So here we are now.
And then I'm Megarene Luca from Just Be Friends. It is a little too cold for me to wear the dress without a jacket, but that is what I'm supposed to be. And then
I am a Pulse pilot from Titanfall 2, and I picked this because the helmet looks freaking sick.
This is just a Plague Doctor cosplay that I put together. I thought it would be comfy. I was wrong, really wrong.
In this weather, you think that was going to be? It's
No.
polyester.
Yeah, it's polyester and it's silky. I was freezing. And heels, not a good decision.
My cosplay is Toji from Jujutsu Kaisen, and I chose this one because I'm really proud of my crocheted worm.
So this is Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters, and I chose to cosplay it because I watched it 5 times within it coming out in the first month, and then within 2 weeks of the show coming out, I was like, I'm gonna cosplay Rumi, and then this happened.
I'm Mira from the same show. I cosplayed it because I wanted to cosplay with my bestie, and we do everything together. Also, she's just the one I related to the most, so.
It is my VTuber, and I chose it because I just did a concert earlier, so I wanted to be in character for that, so.
I am Astaria from Baldur's Gate 3. I chose it because, I just wanted something kind of low-key and comfy for today, but really, Astarian's one of my favorite characters from the game, and I originally did it because I do drag, and I did an Astaria number when I did drag, and so I'm like, it's a cosplay now, so.
Awesome. Well, you look great.
Thank you.
Well, today I am Chainsaw Man. I left my tie at home, though.
Yeah.
You know,
Key part of the Chainsaw Man
key part.
Just the tie.
I was the first night I was the Shiesty Sorcerer.
Nice.
Then yesterday I was Tokido,
Awesome.
Mushiro. And then today I just the Chainsaw Man. This is kind of the leftover, so I'm just doing what I had left for real.
No, it works. It works for what you got. You got to explain to
It
people
don't
you
work
forgot
like
the tie,
you,
though.
All right, you out here killing it tonight.
What originally got you into cosplay?
When I was around 9 years old, I got really into watching cosplay music videos on YouTube, and I thought like cosplayers were the coolest things ever. So I made my first cosplay, Maka Allbarn from Soul Eater, and I went to my first convention that year.
I mean, ever since I was a kid, I would watch movies and stuff and be like, I want to look like that guy. And so from there, I was just like, yeah, well, I can if I just put a little effort in.
Me and an ex-best friend in like 4th grade really got into cosplay because of like Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff, and then it kind of grew my love from there. And all these characters, I realized there was a huge community that supported this stuff, and I've been working on it ever since.
Mostly dressing up for Halloween, going in and figuring out my own character, like doing my own character or doing like a idea for closet cosplay, because a lot of it was from just wearing regular clothing.
My older sister and her boyfriend come to cons all the time, and they convinced me to go, and I'm into anime, so I was like, you know what, why not? They paid for my ticket. So
it started when I was like 13. We both got into it together. And it was mostly just like bonding over the same shows. And we were like, it would be kind of cool to like dress up from it.
Yeah, no, that's how it happened.
We can skip it? Okay.
We can skip it.
Yeah, it's in the Steel City Comic Con December 2025 one, if you want to go check that out.
Yeah.
I'm plugging your video.
I just like the scenery and how everything works. I just like the atmosphere. It's something to get away from like life. It's just like another world.
It's a good break from reality.
It is a good break from reality. There we go.
Funny enough, it was high school and it was Homestuck.
Okay.
So I read the comic so much and I was just like, I can do those characters. It's easy. I just got to make horns. So
Awesome.
That's what really started it all. And then I took a really long break from it and was like, I want to get back in. So yeah.
So I really liked the style of the cosplay, like how it looked. I liked how the craftsmanship was unique.
I love Halloween and I love dressing up. So any excuse to dress up at all.
COVID. I think being stuck in my room, I was like, I have nothing better to do.
I think it was Loki you.
Yeah, it was me. You're right. You're right.
I want to say it's somebody that I don't talk to anymore. Roped me into cosplay, and it's become like an addiction ever since. A very expensive addiction.
I've always wanted to cosplay since I was very little, but I always thought it was this like super expensive thing that only adults can do. But I'm an adult with money now. So I can cosplay now. So it's just, I got hooked right away.
So I first started cosplaying when actually their cousin introduced me to it and took me to my first con. Second con, by the way. Go every year, still amazing. And I've kind of just fell in love with it ever since, and I've been doing it for years.
I don't remember exactly what was the tipping point for cosplay. I've always really liked Halloween and dressing up and stuff. Yeah, sure. Yeah, my first Zenkai Con, I kind of needed a cosplay, but I mean, I've always liked dressing up and stuff. It wasn't until I got my first wig, though, that I think it went from just Halloween costumes to cosplay.
I was a really weird kid growing up. Yeah, I really liked Halloween and crazy makeup and like scary stuff. And one day I put on I believe a Bulma cosplay was my first one. And I was like, oh my god, I love this. And now I do it all the time.
It was actually her. She bought me my first cosplay. It was Yashiro from Twilight Bond Hanako.
Basically a post on Instagram showed tutorials on how to style wigs and do makeup, and I thought it was really interesting, so I thought I'd give it a try.
What got me into it was my first convention, which was TorCon. I didn't have a cosplay at first, but some friends got me to go there, and when I went, I actually got very excited, and I continued going to a lot of other conventions.
I saw people on the internet and they all looked really awesome. And I was such a nerd. I love video games and everything. And it's like, wow, these people look cool. I want to look cool. My ear's coming off. No, these people look so awesome. Like, I want to do that. And I was learning how to sew. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start cosplaying. Why not? Yeah. And
I think it was my older sister that got me into cosplay. When I was in school, I didn't really like it very much, but I decided to give it a shot when I was 16, and I ended up really, really enjoying myself. And then actually this lovely lady next to me was my very first con friend, And because I met her, I decided not to give up on it and to keep going, and I've been cosplaying for almost 10 years now.
For me, it was a case of I got brought along to a con on happenstance with some other friends of mine, and I saw all these people dressing up as their favorite characters, and I went, that looks like so much fun, and I want to do that so badly. So as soon as I got home, I started doing research on what that was and learned about cosplay, and I've been doing it for 15 years, I think now.
So actually the first year of Setsucon was what got me into cosplay. I wasn't in cosplay, saw how much everyone was having fun, and I said, that's for me. I'm gonna start investing my time into that.
Hasunai Miku and the Miku lookalike contest last April.
Okay.
I went to that and it's been downhill ever since.
It was actually you that got me into cosplay. This is only like my second cosplay ever, I think. So it was definitely you.
Yeah. You know how like you have a bunch of friends in middle school who say, let's go to a con, and then you're really into something and you're like, well, I guess I'll give this a shot and buy like a cheap Amazon cosplay for like $20.
We've all been there.
Yeah. Once again, I was into a super niche series. I found something on Amazon and I was like, let's do it. Let's give it a shot. So I think this is my 6th year doing cosplay. So in like 2018, I had a friend who came up to me and asked me if I wanted to go to a convention. I was like, who do I cosplay as? And they showed me who. And I was like, okay, just for the fun of it. And then I've just been doing it since. And this one actually was going to a con solo back in 2023. And this is the actual cosplay that I took to that same con. And it was my first con ever. And it was honestly the most magical experience ever. Really fun. Would recommend.
My friends actually got me into it, and they helped me out a lot with all my cosplays.
Definitely my friends, and one of my friends is actually making me a wig right now, which helps a lot.
Thank you. I know. What originally got you into cosplay?
What originally got me into cosplay? These two right here. Look, you can come here. Come. Everybody, this my little brother.
More people.
And that's my older brother. They've been watching anime.
Wow, you got a lot more than I do.
They've been watching anime their whole lives, and I just started like 6 months ago.
Oh yeah?
I'm with them now. So
I actually started cosplaying back in like 1998 when I was in school. We needed a Halloween costume, so my cousins and I did Pokemon. I was Misty, my younger cousin was Pikachu, and my other cousin was Ash. And then after that, I started getting more into anime, like Sailor Moon was my first anime, and I actually ended up cosplaying Sailor Pluto. I cosplayed Pyoko from Digichariot. I started doing that like late 90s, early 2000s, and I went to my first anime convention in 2003. I dressed up as Toru from Fruits Basket, and I've been cosplaying ever since.
Originally got me into cosplaying was, I feel like it's pretty generic, so like probably over 10 years ago, I went to my first small anime convention, and I was one of the people walking through the dealer's room, and you see like the people selling like overpriced cosplays that was like 3 times too big for me, and it was like Soul Eater Evans, and I was like, oh, I know that anime, I love him, and then I bought it for like $70, which 10 years ago was a lot of money for me, and that started the downward spiral of all of my bank accounts.
I went to anime club in middle school, and that was like my first time actually meeting other people that liked it. Before like that, it was I went to a private school. They didn't have that. They didn't have that at the private school. So all the anime club kids were going to cons, and I tagged along, and I've been addicted ever since.
A voice actor you'd love to meet.
Oh God, probably anyone from like the Demon Slayer series. I think they're all really cool. A voice actor I'd like to eat. Yeah. No. Oh, this is so hard. Maybe just like a bunch of fairy tale voice actors. I've been watching the show for so long, so like I think it'd be so cool.
Ray Chase. He voices so many of my favorites. And like I chose those like in my top 5, and yeah, so I'd have to.
I said Brandon Rogers.
Be jealous. Be jealous. I got to meet him in cosplay.
How dare you?
How dare I?
But yes, Brandon Rogers, because he's silly and very, very silly.
Michael Kovac.
Michael Kovac. What's he from?
The Amazing Digital Circus.
Amazing Digital Circus.
I'm really looking forward to. I actually just visited the Techo booth over there, and I would love to meet Gojo's voice actor.
Techo is amazing.
Yeah, portrays him so well. That'd be really cool.
I'd really like to meet Naname's voice actor. He's my favorite character, and I would love to meet him.
I really want to meet Christopher Corey Smith. He voices my favorite One Piece character in the English dub, but he only goes to cons like in Texas once in a blue moon, so I don't know if that'll ever happen.
I would love to meet. I don't remember his last name, but yeah, I don't remember his name, but he voices Endeavor, Kunikita. He also does some Warcraft voices, so like Arthas Menethil, Garrosh Hellscream. I want to meet his voice actor, those people's voice actor, because I cosplay as Anduin Rin from World of Warcraft as well. And I would love to go in and meet him as Anduin, or go in and figure out how to do a Garrosh cosplay, and actually go in and do that as well to meet him.
I'd like to meet Mike Judge so I can show him my Hank Hill impression.
I love Mike Judge. I love everything Mike Judge does.
Oh yes.
Oh, Chris Sabat.
What's he from?
My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia. He's Son Hawk in Yona the Dawn, season 2. Got approved, so I'm super excited.
I already met her, but the voice actor for my favorite anime character, she voices Tendo Satori from Haikyuu. I got to meet her at TechoCon last spring, and so my dreams came true.
I would absolutely love to meet two people. Doug Airholtz, the voice of Polnareff from JoJo's. Polnareff is my favorite JoJo's character, and I will die happily when I can meet him. And Kellen Goff is just my favorite all-around voice actor, and I would also love to meet him one day.
I've already met him, but Kellen Goff, I would love to meet him again. My favorite voice actor ever. The daycare attendant from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Awesome.
Also Funtime Freddy. And Movie Foxy. And Movie Toy Freddy.
Okay.
Can you tell I like Five Nights at Freddy's?
So another voice actor I've already met, but I met Justin Briner, and I'd really love to meet him again. Most people know him for voicing Deku, but I know him specifically for voicing Mika from Seraph of the End.
I would love to meet Robbie Daymond. I'm a huge Persona fan, especially an Akechi fan, so I would just love to meet him.
I've already met this voice actor, but I would love to meet Richard Horvitz again because he was the sweetest man ever, and I got to meet him at the very first convention I ever went to, and it just made it like the most amazing experience.
I would give anything, even though I know it's not possible anymore, to meet Bulma's voice actor, but she passed, unfortunately.
I know.
But I would have given like half my entire organs just to meet her. I love that woman.
I would love to meet Mitris from Demon Slayer's voice actor.
Amir Talai. He is awesome, and I would love to meet him someday.
I guess the one that voice acts Ruby Rose. That would actually be pretty awesome because I do like Ruby a lot, and I can do her voice a lot easily.
I feel like since I'm cosplaying him, Neil Newbon, obviously. He's one. Also, I think Liam O'Brien. I'm a Critical Role fan, and I love him. Speaking of Critical Role, Matt Mercer. I have met him in the past, but I would like to meet him again. They're definitely up there for some of my favorite voice actors.
Oh my god! I actually met a voice actor yesterday, and he played Odin in Ragnarok.
Okay.
Yeah, and I love Ragnarok.
Awesome.
That's my guy right there. He was cool as hell too. I can't remember his name.
So, impartial to One Piece as much as I keep talking about it, I love Zoro. He's my favorite character. So Chris Sabat, who's the voice of Zoro, he also voices Vegeta in Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Love to meet him one day.
Thought about that
super hard. You know the Vocaloids, how they have voice providers? I would love to meet Mako's voice provider. Her name is just Mako, but she's my queen and I love her.
I actually would really like to meet Zenitsu's from Demon Slayer because his voice actor has so much range. I just need to hear what his like standard voice is. Like I have to know.
It would have to be Violet Evergarden from Violet Evergarden, the top character, best anime ever.
I think we both agree on this one. Alejandro Saab, because he voices in many things that we both enjoy.
I would love to meet the voice actor of Gojo. It's been like a huge dream of mine, and of course, he's one of the best characters in the show.
Any voice actor, if I meet anyone famous, I'll be like, oh my gosh!
Okay, Neil, I would love to meet Astarion's voice actor, but I would love to meet any of the Baldur's Gate 3 cast voice actors. My dream is to go to a convention where they're doing a panel and they're like playing Dungeons and Dragons and I can just see them all there. That would be my dream.
I'd really like to meet Toga's voice actor from My Hero, just because she's another character I really relate to. Very big on shapeshifters and not feeling comfortable in your own skin, and getting a signature maybe for my figures would be so cool.
Camden, who is the voice actor for Aventurine and Honkai Star Rail.
There's a couple I'd like to meet, but I think the one voice actor I'd like to meet is J. Michael Tatum, because he's been in quite a few things I love, especially like my big three, like Black Butler, Attack on Titan, Tokyo Ghoul, and he's just so diverse. He's in like everything, and the man is just super incredibly powerful, and I would love to meet him one day.
That is also a hard one. I'm also terrible with names. I would say Alejandro Saab, for sure, is one of my favorites. In terms of characters, I would love to meet the Japanese voice actress for Honoka, Emichu, because I'm a huge Love Live fan, and I would love to meet one of my favorite idols who inspires me every single day.
An underrated anime you'd recommend?
I haven't seen a lot of this, but Danganronpa. Like, usually when I come here, it's a lot of the same animes. I barely see Danganronpa here, so Danganronpa is definitely the one I'm going with.
I mean, Fairy Tail is really old, and I feel like not a lot of people watch it now, so I think people should be more into it.
No, because it came out over 10 years ago, so I feel like the fan base has dropped down, but I think it should go back up. It's good.
Oh my gosh, you and I are polar opposites. Best rom-com I've ever watched in my entire life. It's fantastic.
Gosh, I'm sort of a surface level fan, so I don't know if I have any underground picks. But honestly, this is gonna sound weird, but Death Note is just one of those classics that doesn't get talked about as often anymore. Like when you look at Attack on Titan or other foundational animes, and it's one of my favorites. I really think it needs to be revived.
I'd have to say it's called My Love Story. I discovered it on, I think it was Hulu, and I was like, oh, this is so cute, and it's the most sweetest, cutest anime I've ever seen. There was nothing bad in it. I think it's for all ages. It's one of the best animes I have ever seen.
That would have to be Dead Man Wonderland.
I love that one.
It's so short but so good. I wish there was more, but it's a favorite of mine.
I think Fire Force.
Fire Force, you think it's underrated?
I feel like it's underrated. I mean, I think it's a good anime, but I mean, a lot of people would probably agree that it is a good anime.
One of my favorites that I honestly need to do a rewatch of, it's called Suritama. It came out in 2012. It's a little 13-episode anime, and it's about fishing and aliens and overcoming social anxiety.
See, I haven't watched a lot, but right now I'm getting into... It has a princess named Scarlet, and she's kind of turned herself into a villainess by punching her ex-fiance and lover.
Okay.
And I think it's called something on the lines of May I Ask one final thing or something along the lines of that.
Okay.
But I love that because it just shows like the strong female protagonist, but also she's not afraid to turn around, and she has like that moment of, oh, I'm going to be okay, and then the next moment I'm going to punch you in the face because you pissed me off.
Yona of the Dawn. It is so good. It's been over 10 years since the season 1 premiered, and it is so good. I named my first cat after the main character. Highly recommend it.
I don't know if it's underrated, but I always go to Assassination Classroom because I love Assassination Classroom, and I don't think people care about it enough.
Can't think of like an underrated one, but a good beginner one that I always say is Demon Slayer. I love Demon Slayer.
Personally, I think it's not underrated because it's very popular right now, but Apothecary Diaries, so good, 10 out of 10. But Hell's Paradise is another one that I love. My fiance and I actually binge watched it all in a single evening, and they haven't come out with any new seasons yet, but highly recommend.
Jin, you seen that? Kimono Jin, underrated anime, 10 out of 10. Kimono Jin, highly recommended.
Full Metal Panic. If you've not seen it, you should. There is a season if you want to start with like the funny stuff. It's Full Metal Panic Fumofu. It has mechs in it. It has like a little bit of a love story in it as well. So I recommend that. A lot of people don't know about it, or they start it and fall off. That happened with me. I started it at first and I was like, I don't know how I feel about it, but no, it's one of my favorite series.
My new boss is Goofy. It's really, really cute, low-key really gay, and they raise a kitten together. It's adorable.
Unfortunately, all of the anime I like are very mainstream, but I'd say like, you know how some shows are kind of like overhated, if you know what I mean? Because like hated because they're popular, if you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's a popular show. A show anyway that I would recommend is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's very good and nice and cool.
All right, so I talked about it earlier with my favorite voice actor, but Seraph of the End. One day maybe we'll get a season 3. It's been 10 years. I'm okay.
It's not an anime, but screw it. Thief and the Cobbler, the Gainax movie. It's so good. You guys are all just mean.
Moriarty the Patriot, hands down.
Yes.
I guess if someone likes action, Has-Been Hotel, or Hell of a Boss. Those are some cool ones.
I have some deep cut animes. Okay, so this is an anime called Miracle Train, and it was back in the days where it was like popular to personify different things. So basically, it's a personification of Japanese train stations. Stay with me. And there's a whole bunch of like famous like Japanese voice actors in it, and it's just a dumb anime about just pretty boy trains solving problems for people all around Japan. And it's just like something fun to turn your brain off and watch and just laugh. And also all the character songs for the different characters are all I've been working on the railroad. It doesn't take itself seriously. It's a fun anime that I recommend watching to anyone.
I think it would be my very first anime, which was Black Butler. Not many people know about it, believe it or not, but it was mainstream when it first came out, and then it kind of like died out, but I always recommend it to people because it has such a like deep storyline, and if you're into like the angsty animes, this is definitely for you. But yes, Black Butler for sure.
I would have to say one of my all-time favorite shows is a long one, Chuniboyu Demikoi Gaishitai, shortened to just Chuniboyu, or the English version, Chuniboyu Love and Delusions. It's a funny slice of life romance with a touch of sadness, so bring your tissues along. And it's just such a charming, darling little show, and it brings me so much joy every single time I watch it. It's just inspiring and fun and all the wonderful things.
See, that one's hard because I feel like I really only watch mainstream anime, but you know, to new people getting into anime, what might seem underrated is Cowboy Bebop because it's on the older side.
Yes.
But if a new person it's one season of amazingness, and people need to watch it.
Underrated, I would have to go with 86. Very underknown, but is really well put together, and the music soundtrack is amazing.
I don't know how underrated it is, but I really like Kiesnivers. It just made me feel so much when I watched it. Like, I really enjoy animes that kind of speak to me or kind of get me in like a mood, and I think that did a really good job. It was very very sad, but it was really good.
I don't know how unknown this is either. The Monogatari series, it's kind of hit or miss, but it's like I really like all of the characters minus the main character, so that's my bias.
I might butcher this one because it's a long one. It's one of those huge ones. Like Sleepy Time Princess in the Demon King's Castle. It's a very long one. It's very underrated. If you like slice of life, funny humor, comedy, it's great. It's just perfect.
Anytime I think of an underrated anime, I somehow find a giant following for the anime as soon as I say it. So, what about Ute no Prince Sama? That one used to be really popular. I'm 30, so I'm old. So I really like that one. It's an idol anime, basic idol anime things, but the boys are really pretty, so you should look into it.
I would probably say Yu Yu Hakusho because it's odd but fun. And
I'm old, so I know that one.
Yeah, it's very fun.
I would do Stars Align because it talks a lot about mental illnesses, and I love that kind of stuff because I'm a psychology nerd.
Life Lessons with Uramichi Onisan is so funny. So funny.
So good. Actually, yeah, no.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good one.
And the big one, 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 and the big one,
and the big one.
Advice for future cosplayers.
Your cosplay doesn't have to be all fancy and worth $10,000. You know, if you wanted to go low budget, go low budget. It looks just as good.
I would say if anything's trying to hold you back from doing it, just do it. It doesn't hurt to try something and be like, all right, that wasn't for me. But if it's if you have an idea, just to go for it, and anything that's trying to hold you back from it, don't let that keep you down. Just do it. So
I know I said this already before, but I can say more. Advice for future cosplayers, just do whatever the fucking hell you want. Dress who you want to be. Doesn't matter how much experience you have. Just have fun. Do whatever you feel like.
I would say genuinely just have fun with it. It's not being totally character accurate. This is all stuff from my closet, so it's you don't have to be completely accurate to enjoy cosplaying and get into it.
Don't be intimidated to look super good. It's you when first starting out, it's always so scary. I was always comparing myself to other cosplayers, but it's not the point. It's to have fun, make sure you like how you look. So I think that's just make sure you like it and enjoy it yourself.
I would just say to put your best foot forward. Cosplay's for everyone. Doesn't matter if you're plus size, doesn't matter if you're not plus size, it doesn't matter what your color your skin is. You're showing your art through your cosplay, through what you believe in. You're bringing your own talents to the table. Just start small and work your way up. So if you know you're good at sewing, sew your first cosplay. You just work on what you can and then start building from that.
Don't push yourself to do anything you're not comfortable with. Learn your own limits, whether that be only wearing one cosplay to a con, or only cosplaying what you want, or not wanting to do groups, or going to meetups for the first time. There's so many things that I think are really important to know your own limits for, and to never feel pressured to do anything outside of your comfort zone, but don't be afraid to step out of it if you want to.
If you have you don't really need any skills to do cosplay. You can just kind of figure it out and you can just do it. Just don't be afraid to try something new. I was like that one time, but I eventually got the hang of it. You can do anything you want. You just gotta know how to do it, mates.
Don't take it seriously. I literally this today, decided I was gonna wear it. So don't take it seriously or you just stress yourself out and cry. So enjoy it. Have fun with it.
Don't be afraid to don't worry about your cosplay being perfect. Work with what you can. You don't have to spend a ton of money. I went to the thrift store for a lot of this. It doesn't have to be some big ordeal. If there's a character you really want to cosplay, just go for it. Just make it work with what you have.
Don't be afraid. Just go for it, really. I don't really have a lot of, money, so I kind of do what I gotta do. And no one's gonna judge. People will love your cosplay no matter how you made it, how much money you put into it. No one cares. You're portraying a character, and everyone's gonna love that.
Don't be afraid to take risks and try new things. I just spent the last 10 hours in front of a sewing machine that I just got last year, learning new stuff to make a cosplay for tomorrow. So don't be afraid to take new risks, and don't be afraid to try new things. It's a fun hobby, and you should indulge.
I've learned that nobody recognizes you if you're in cosplay, so you can do stupid shit all the time. Like, I have done stuff I would never do outside of cosplay and talk to people I would never just go up to and talk to while in cosplay, because nobody's gonna remember, nobody knows who I am. Nobody's gonna recognize me, so it's totally, like, social anxiety is not there.
Advice for future cosplayers.
Cringe culture is dead. Do whatever you want to do, as long as it's safe for you and other people, and it makes you happy.
You may find a lot of people out there cosplaying from certain series that are popular, and just remember that cosplay is for you first and foremost. So cosplay what you want, not what is popular, and I think that's the key to being happy as a cosplayer.
Both of you guys stole both of my answers.
Okay.
But my third answer would be, it doesn't matter like how expensive your cosplay is or how accurate it is to the character. Just, if it brings you joy, just do it, and just do it to the best that you can.
Reinforcing that closet cosplay. You don't have to start out expensive. You can grab pieces from your closet, and if you think that you are resembling the character that you want to be, do it. Don't be afraid to walk out there and show off your outfit, even if it's not something intricate or expensive like everybody else.
Do not spend all your money on cosplay. Take a minute, figure out whatever it is that you want, and then take some time to evaluate how you can do it to be affordable. You do not have to spend thousands of dollars on good cosplays. What I'm wearing right now cost me a total of $85.
Just don't be scared. I was really scared at my first con. I really enjoyed it though.
I would just say be yourself, like through your works. Don't be afraid to put a little pizzazz here and there and put your own personal spin on it.
Oh, just have fun. Doesn't have to be perfect. Not everyone has the money or can't put things together at times, but just be yourself. Have an amazing time.
Don't compare yourself to anyone. Have fun with this hobby. It's just that, it's a hobby. It's nothing to be taken too seriously. Cultivate the friends around you. That's how you're going to have fun with this. And also, do not con crunch. That's something you don't want to do. I say as I was con crunching.
Don't give up. Keep going. Like, when I first started, I thought I sucked at wig prep and makeup and just doing my wig hair, and then I kept going with it. There was a moment where I actually wanted to quit because I was like, I can't do this, I have no time. Like, I was a college student, I had a job, but I made time and I decided to take the time to practice, and the truth is, practice does indeed make perfect. And obviously my cosplay is not perfect, but if I tried doing this when I first started, there's no way. So definitely don't give up, keep practicing, and soon enough you will do something that you enjoy.
I would have to say, do it for the love of the game, and don't let anyone try to take that away from you. I know there's a lot of people out there who maybe don't have supportive people in your life, don't understand what cosplay is, but you will find those people. You will find your community, and as long as you allow yourself to just be silly, be goofy, you will find the most joy dressing up and being a character that means so much to you in a world that is full of people trying to tear you down. And I think that is one of the most beautiful parts of cosplay, and it's something that I think we should all remember and be reminded of, that we are all just doing this for fun. And if you're not having fun, try making it fun again. Try a different character, try a different style, learn something new. There's just so many wonderful things about cosplay, and it should be fun. And that's the whole point of it.
Honestly, just learn to be comfortable in your own skin. I have OCD, so most of the time I'm trying to go over the top, push myself to finish projects or stuff like that, but like this is literally low-key a closet cosplay. I didn't really make anything from it. The wig's from Amazon, and like however you can cosplay, you should do it if you have fun and it makes you feel comfortable.
Just give stuff a shot. If you see something online and you're like, I want to try making it and I can't find it anywhere online, go on Etsy, find a pattern made by someone, go buy some fabric, just hand sew it if you have to. You'll be really satisfied with the outcome, even if it's not like perfect.
My advice is don't listen to people who say you have to do winged eyeliner straight up. Go straight. It's easier. Just go straight from the corner, like crease of your eye. Just do that. It'll save you so much time. It'll look nice. And do brown instead of black if you're starting out.
You don't have to follow the trends. Do the one that you want to do, and it doesn't hurt to do cosplay. We all started somewhere.
Watch tutorials. Biggest advice, just watch all the tutorials ever.
I would probably say don't go outrageously big for your first ever thing as well, because I tried to do that and it was a horrible experience.
You know what? It's overwhelming at first, but stick with a good group and you'll have fun. That's what I've learned so far. Your cosplays don't always have to be perfect or like one-to-one on the screen. It's more about just having fun and meeting new people. I put together cosplay glasses that are literally just wire, plastic, that were colored with marker for tomorrow, so.
Cosplay is just about having fun. I got into it from just buying cosplays at a convention and throwing it on, unstyled wig, everything. As long as you're having fun, it doesn't matter what you're doing or how you do it, as long as you're doing it safely. Don't be like us, don't put hot glue on your skin. Don't put random contacts in your eyes. If you're gonna buy, research companies, just do so safely, and feel free to ask people questions. I know that it's scary sometimes, but like you'll find a nice person who's willing to give you advice.
You don't have to look like the character you're cosplaying. And that doesn't mean body shape. It can also be like how you stylize it. Like today, I don't have Mira's wig on. I don't have the right gloves for her. I don't have her little leg pieces, but I'm still having fun dressed up as Mira, and people can still tell who I am. And at the end of the day, it's what I want to do, not what other people want me to do. So that's my suggestion. Do what you want.
Have fun. Make sure you're doing it and you're having fun. Having been somebody who helps run cosplay competitions and all that at different conventions, a lot of the time I see people end up getting in fights with their friends when they try to enter like a cosplay contest because the stress gets to them. Remember, it's a hobby. You're supposed to have fun. If you can't finish your costume by the convention, don't spend your convention time in the hotel room trying to finish it. Like, just save it for the next con. It's supposed to be fun, so have fun.
Just do you, fam. Just be you. That's all. We all out here. It's a family.